And this doesn't apply anywhere because it's Vince McMahon related and ex-WWE workers, but it's not WWE really related. So this tweet comes out from @WrestleTalk goes, Vince McMahon is reportedly preparing to launch a new entertainment hub company that would financially back, develop, and produce film and television productions.
What kind of shit British accent is this?
I don't know, bro. I'm trying to do Ollie Davis. Several former WWE names are said to be involved, including Brad Bloom and Kristen Prouty. Kevin Dunn reportedly is not involved. We had to clear that up. Folks.
I like how that's like big. Please, everybody know.
Yeah.
The company is expected to be based in Los Angeles when it launches. Yeah, I'm moving to LA. California girls are unforgettable, pal.
There's all sorts of kittens and puppies.
Yeah.
They're all over. I like that Kevin Dunn not involved is like its own sentence and its own line. Like, no.
Yeah, it just had to be put in there.
Seriously?
Yeah, for that guy too. He tried to keep a job after I left, the little worm. The ladies wouldn't touch him. Vince McMahon is currently working on setting up a post-WWE company. McMahon has been in the process of setting up what has been described as a new entertainment hub company, pal. Yeah, entertainment hub. It's like Pornhub, but I won't get in trouble this way. Yeah. That would financially back, develop, and produce film and television productions. The belief among those spoken to is that there are no plans for this company to launch anything similar to WWE, and they would instead focus on fiction and non-fiction projects. WWE alumni are already working with McMahon to get the company prepped with the idea of officially unveiling it if once his legal issues are resolved. And he's going to sign Brock Lesnar. No, who knows? I guess Vince is getting back in the game, folks. Do you guys think we ever see him try and like go with the Saudis and start some wrestling over there? Do you guys think we ever see something like that, or is he just done with wrestling completely?
Yeah, I think because he always wanted to do something outside of wrestling. We always know like he hated wrestling and all of his ventures. I think he'll try to put all of the money that he's got into anything but wrestling, and as all that will fail, because let's be real, it probably will. Then yeah, I would think like he's probably saved a specific amount of money. Once he gets to that, like that's like my last ditch effort, and we'll go to the Saudis and try the, live golf but wrestling version.
No doubt.
He should do a cooking channel.
Yeah. What about Seriously. What say you, Awful? You think he ever gets back in wrestling though?
No. And yeah, I don't think he's gone. Why would he? Why would he want to even like play lucky twice, if that makes any sense? You know what I mean? Like, he's good at it, and he had a good run. It was waning down. Why start that again? Why try? Why you've already done as much as you could in professional wrestling. Go to movies, do some sort of sports, invest in something, my man.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like, you don't have to show your face anywhere, and you don't. And why does it have to be entertainment? Come on, Vince, man. Like, just give it up. We saw how you were walking. We saw how you look. Just sit back.
What about mud wrestling? Yeah.
I don't know.
We do a lot of that in my private quarters in my hotel room. Yeah.
Or do something completely out of bounds, like do a primitive building channel on YouTube or something. Or yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hold on now. I got the new idea, pal. I'm gonna start a YouTube channel where I build little model toys, little cars and trains.
Something. Yeah. Tell me you wouldn't watch.
It's my hobby. Oh, dude, I'd watch that.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. Like, do something new. That's innovative. And you can credit me, Vince. Just let me borrow $5.
Tiny houses with Vince McMahon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like something out of just out of the norm.
Yeah, just completely ridiculous. No, you know what? It would catch the eye. You'd be like, wait, what?
Exactly.
I'm gonna paint every time every person who joined the Kiss My Ass Club. I'm gonna paint them a mural, a portrait,
making apple pie,
hang above their Davenport.
Yeah.
God damn it! I'm getting back. Sorry. Shit, Ubu. Shit, good shit. Come on now. Oh, come on now, Jamie. I'm not gonna read that on the air. Good now. I can't read that on the air. Come on, bro. Vince's new thing, the Cleveland Steamer Company. Oh my God. After Bound for Glory, They announced they're doing Genesis, which is going to run, I think, 7K seats. I've been talking, and I'm on Twitter. I'm like 8.5, but that's like what they have. If you Google it, that's like the building's capacity. So I'm trolling. I'm being a dick. It's what Awful said earlier. Like, sorry, I got to put laugh emojis to make my jokes more pat. Like, I'm just talking. AEW's just not doing as good. If they sell 7K tickets, their next upcoming Full Gear or whatever is not even doing 7K right now for AEW. So that's all I'm saying. I'm just talking because we're pulling for TNA here, just because it's really good. They're really trying. I want to see them get big money. I want to see them go live. I want to see them just grow and blow up again for real. So it is what it is. Sorry that I'm a fan. Enjoy wrestling. Well, I enjoy TNA, bitch, you know? So anyways, though, yeah, shout out Genesis. So
enjoy wrestling as long as it's AEW.
Yeah. At the tapings, though, El Hijo del Vikingo appeared to suffer a leg injury. He was stretchered off by legitimate EMs after hitting the ground hard from a springboard. Now, this isn't gruesome, folks. I have it right here. Here, I'll bring it back for you guys. I know it's a little choppy. Let me bring it back, and I'll play it. And just watch. He lands on the outside. It's not gruesome, but it is bad, you know? It don't matter. So prayers up for El Hijo. People were tweeting at Tony Khan about this. He's not with AEW. He's a free agent right now. He's just doing dates with TNA, and then he'll probably, I'd love to see him in NXT. Who knows? But we had another bad injury, though, okay? So Chris Bay sustained a serious injury in Detroit at the TNA tapings. The match and show were ended with the post-show meet and greet following the injury. Bay was taken to a hospital with a neck injury and underwent surgery, and he's recovering. Emergency surgery, guys. I was just putting him over on the TNA watch along. I was telling y'all, listen, he needs to get to NXT. Like, it's time. ABCs need to be in NXT, bro. Details beyond that will be kept private. I fear the man may be able to walk again, but maybe never the same. You guys know what I'm saying? That's not what I've heard. That's just what I fear. You know what I mean? TNA has provided an update. So this is an update from TNA, and then we have an update from Chris Bay himself. Prayers up and best wishes to Bay. I know this is a downer, guys, and unfortunately 2 bad injuries back-to-back at TNA. And yeah, this is a scary one, you know? But anyways, he's in good spirits. Chris Bay is recovering at the hospital following neck surgery for the injury suffered Sunday night, and he had an MRI procedure on Monday. He was resting in his hospital room Monday night, joking, talking about Bound for Glory and in good spirits. So, I mean, God, that's all we can ask for. And then Chris Bay's statement on October 29th, yesterday, he says, I just want to take a few moments to extend my heartfelt thanks and deepest appreciation for so much and to so many over the past few days, from everyone at TNA Wrestling to the incredible medical staff here in Detroit, to family, friends, and fans worldwide. I know you have been praying for my full recovery from the in-ring accident this past Sunday. Monday was day 1 for me on this journey, which I know will be long and challenging. Thanks again for the love and support, and please keep our prayers coming. And then there's a GoFundMe here. Everyone check out his GoFundMe, and they raised 77 grand for this guy already. You know what I mean? So epic that happened. Some people were like mad that he got a GoFundMe, and I saw some people with some ass takes like, doesn't he work for a big wrestling company? Shouldn't people take care of that? And blah, 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 blah. It's not about that. It's like, okay, let's say they pay his medical, and they are an independent contractors at the end of the day. And I know, like, unionization, maybe this is the call to get everyone to unionize. Who knows? But at the end of the day, like, what is he going to do? Let's say it's as serious as people are making it seem, and like the guy can't walk, let's say, or can't ever wrestle again. Are you really going to be mad that people raised, let's say he hits 100 grand over this year, and then, you know, someone else gets hurt and maybe needs help from the community? I don't know why people would be mad at this. It just seems weird to me. Like, bro, what if he can't work a normal job? What if his hands don't work? Or we don't know the extent of this. I think it's so messed up. And I would just want to like really go off on Pete. And I know everyone wants to hear me go off, but it's like, if you're mad about them setting up a GoFund, what if he was a guy who got paid well climbing light poles and he fell off a thing to make sure we have lights on our roads, and he's paralyzed, let's say, and we pay him with our tax money? Are you mad if there's a GoFundMe for that guy? Like, what the f are you guys mad about? The guy landed on his neck to entertain you, you know?
Yep.
It's the highest risk. Like one little thing could go wrong in pro wrestling. And it's so unfortunate it happened to a guy with the potential that Chris Bay has is astronomical. And he's a dude that no one in the wrestling business, I don't think, will ever say a bad thing about. I've never heard anything, not that I know everyone in the biz, but I've never heard anyone say any bad about Chris Bay ever. And you see the way the community got behind him. That's why. It'd be nice if every billionaire just took care of everyone. That'd be amazing. Hey, what's up? You know,
Yeah,
me,
right?
hey, I'm looking for a sponsor for this show. That's the least I can get. You know what I mean? I'd be happy too, but it's like, you know what? Like, what if in 2 years, in 3 years, what's he going to do? You're thinking about like next week? Like, what if this is like a for life thing?
Yeah.
You know, and you don't know what the companies do in private either. Everyone talks about, we don't know what people do in private. We don't know who reached out or is helping them privately either. So it's just like, man, shut the fuck up. That's all I got to say to those people.
Agreed.
Your thoughts, I guess, all Jake.
Yeah, no, couldn't agree more. Yeah, it's like, you know, especially with like, I mean, it's a terrible situation, but I mean, I'm glad to see that money get raised because when I saw it this morning, it was at like just under 30 grand. So for them to raise that much in a day, like that shows you how, And I don't know much about Chris at all, but I've only ever heard good things about him. You know, that's actually what made me try to watch him when I've tuned into TNA was I've heard nothing but good things about this guy. Seems like a really great dude.
He's a phenomenal wrestler. Right here we have Elite Club SOB, and he says, but Sean Gross Sapp from Fightful told me that it was WWE who didn't want AJ Styles to get inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. So this story went out there. I think PWI backed this up as well. And then they blocked me. We'll get into that in a bit. But Sapp tweeted out that TNA was interested in possibly inducting AJ Styles in the TNA Hall of Fame, but WWE had passed on the idea. Fightful Select is told. More details for subscribers. And then AJ Styles said, nah. AJ Styles said, hold on a second, brother.
You what?
And he said, I'm still an active wrestler, I hope. I made the decision not to go into the TNA Hall of Fame, not WWE. So he just owned him. He's like, I made the decision not to go in, not WWE. I appreciate TNA, but I don't want to go into any Hall of Fame as long as I'm still active. It's my choice, not WWE's. So, boom. AJ Styles said,
This is great.
you know? So Sapp, whoever told him that, was told wrong. Oh, the original post was, this has Triple H written all over it. Bad decision by WWE. AJ Styles deserves to be inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame. You know, and that's what the dirt sheets do. And do we see like a big retraction on behalf of Fightful or anything? Probably not. You know, if you go, damn, you guys this up, they get mad at you. PWI, I can't remember. PWI, we'll talk about it in a minute. We'll get into the sickos, but they either got something wrong they got one thing wrong last week. We covered it on the show. I can't remember what. And because like Thunder Rosa snapped back at them, sort of like AJ Styles did here, and was like, don't listen to the sheets or whatever. And so I made a sarcastic comment. I was like, what's up with PWI lately? And it's like kind of like Awful said it the best earlier. He's like, sorry, I have to put emojis on my shit to let you guys know, to make it more palatable for you. But like, clearly I was kidding. I put PWI over as the most credible. And Mike Johnson responded to me and then blocked me. And I was like, hey, you guys are pussies. So I'm leaving the tweet up. Yeah, I was making fun of the sickos who were posting, because people did post Goldberg won't be in Crown Jewel or whatever, or they were saying he will be, sorry, and that PWI said that. And like, I guess Johnson was frustrated because people had misread the thing, and then it was correctly reported on. So I tweeted the correct report too. If I was being a dumb, I would have tweeted one that said he would be there and be like, see, they're lying or whatever. It wasn't doing that. I was being that's what I do. I'm being sarcastic, bro, you know? So I tweeted that out, and then he got mad, blocked me, whatever. All the dirt sheet dudes are the same, but it's the same thing. If you did that with AJ, you know, and these dudes here at Fightful, same would happen. You know, you'd probably just get blocked or told you're a weirdo or gross. Why are you tweeting me? You know, you get some smart ass. It's like, well, you were wrong.
I don't know if PWI's really recovered from the whole Cornette and Brian Last stuff.
Well, they went hard on him, you know, and I tweeted out, and I was like, Cornette and them were right. You know, I was being a bitter bitch after, but it's because they blocked me. It was like, come on, bro. I'm literally I'm being so sarcastic. Come on, you know, that's crazy, but it is what it is, man. Pick and choose.